done something mad, bro. I'm panicking, G. I didn't mean to do it, bro. I didn't mean to do it, man. It was a mistake. It was a mistake, bro. Calm down, bro. Calm down, man. Relax. Relax. What's going on? I can't relax, man. I've done something crazy. You don't understand. You're not listening to me, bro. Damn it. What have I done? Yo, bro. What's going on, G? Bro, chat to me. Chat to me, man. I'm getting worried. What's going on?
I just shot on my ex like, why in the hell did I do that shit?
Fam, like, I miss her, fam. I miss her so much, bro. I miss my ex, like, I miss her skin. Her hair so nice. I miss her cheeks. Let me crush her cheeks.
Early in the morning,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with another video today. Taking it back to my roots, actually. If you go back to my early videos, this is the type of content I actually really like doing. Taking a break from the trending stuff, taking a break from the cultural stuff, and giving you that life advice. Giving you that Dr. TJ advice. Huh? Is it me? Hit the bell to be notified. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new, subscribe if you're old. And all of that, man. Keep joining the community. I appreciate everyone that's joined the community, shows love, engages with the kid. Big up the TJ family. Let's go. So, as I said, I don't always want to do my trending videos. I like to give people some perspective. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer. I ain't no doctor. I ain't no love doctor. I'm not sitting here telling you that I know everything about relationships. I'm not a love expert. I didn't do psychology at university, and I'm literally just a man on my camera talking about experience, offering perspective, giving advice, and my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's all this is. So if you want to add something to this, please comment below what you think. Another reason why exes go back to their exes. You know what I'm saying? There's 1,000,001 different reasons why, and everyone's different. Every dynamic is different. Like, it's very important here to realize that when you navigate through the world, don't assume everything's black and white. Don't assume every relationship's the same. In fact, it's the opposite. Every single relationship on this planet, is unique, is different. There is no two ways about it. It's on my opinion, yeah, that exes always end up coming back, not for you, but more for them. Because I believe that they might not be fulfilled or whatever, or something's gone wrong along the way and they want to rectify that. It's not that they don't want to be back with you specifically, but I always feel like it's the priority is always going to be them first and how it makes them feel versus how you feel. So the first point I made was familiarity, and that kind of goes hand in hand with comfortability. So exes will often come back because they're comfortable around you. You know, they already understand your quirks. They already understand what you like, what you dislike. It's a lot. How many times have you seen memes on Instagram and Twitter like, oh, if I have to go through another talking stage again, I'm gonna blow my brains out, all this, that, and the other. I can't even relate to that because I don't even have talking stages. I don't talk to no one. So, and that isn't. For God's sake, my mum's always shouting at the dog. So yeah, comfortability, like being comfortable and familiar. So, like, people don't want to have to go through that stage again. Like, people are lazy. People have already gone through that talking stage, got to know what you like, as you said, dislikes, the quirks, and they've become relaxed around you, composed and comfortable around you. And people often want that back, you know, when they're alone and they're no longer with you, and they, you know, and they just can't be asked to chat to someone else, or they're just reflecting on the relationship when they're on their own. They could be just laying in bed before they sleep, or when they wake up, whatever. I'm just reflecting. And they might cherish that, you know. How often is it that you feel so comfortable around someone, especially the opposite sex? So that could be one reason why your ex comes back. The second reason I wrote down is they're unhappy in life. And again, valid reason. And this ties back into what I said at the start of the video about it not always being you that they come back for. You could be the reason that makes them happy, for example, but it's like, it's because of how you make them feel. It might be happy, it might be because they're used to toxicity, whatever it is, but they're unhappy in their life. When someone's not fulfilled, when someone's not satisfied, what are they gonna look towards? They're gonna look back to the last time they were. Do you understand? Now, you know, I'm talking to you lot in the audience now. How many times, yeah, have you gone through a breakup? I've only had one relationship in it, so I've only gone through one breakup. So I'm not really an expert in this field. I can't lie to you. And I never went back to my ex, and she never went back to me. I mean, she pre-ed my stories a lot since we broke up, but we never actually went. We ain't spoken, so that's as far as that goes. So I'm not really an expert in this field, as I said, but like, you're always going to reflect back to the time when you were happy in it. So like, so I'm talking to the audience now. So think back to a breakup that you've gone through. And like, when you've broken up with this person, you've like, I don't know, you started a new hobby, or you've made a new friend, or you got a promotion at work. those type of external factors, yeah, are what makes you happy in life. It gives you satisfaction. So therefore, you're not really going to be looking back at your ex. You're thinking, my ex, as much as I love that person, that was associated with a time where I wasn't as happy. Now I'm happy. You know, I ain't going to be looking back at my ex. So hypothetical. So if we flip that script, when you're with if you break up with your ex and nothing's going for you, nothing's really going for you in life, and you're kind of you're going to reflect back in it, like, or not. Let me know if you agree or disagree. The next point I wrote down was you're unfulfilled in your next relationship. So exes don't always have to come back straight away, you know. Exes can come back a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, or 6 months later, even less, you know what I'm saying? So often in times, some people end up breaking up with their girl or boyfriend, whatever. They end up chatting to someone else. Kind of like, it might be a rebound, it could be whatever, like whatever it is, they might be chatting to someone else, dating someone else, seeing what else, playing the field, seeing what else is going on out there. And then it fizzles out. So like that relationship there with that new person's fizzled out, it didn't really bang that much, it just flopped, whatever it was, or it just couldn't work out. Often people end up going back to their ex then. Because all these factors are tying into one, by the way, because again, like you break up this new person and then you're thinking, damn, do I want to go for another talking stage? Comfortability, familiarity, let me just go back to, you know what I'm saying? So often when something fizzles out with the new person, they always want to go back to the old as well. That's potentially a reason. So another reason, yeah, which contradicts what I said at the start, is that they realize they made a mistake. Now that's probably because that doesn't contradict, but that could be partially because of how that makes you feel and them feel. Like they could be prioritizing you and them at that point. Who knows? But like, because if they've realized they made a mistake, they might want to prioritize you in their life and say, listen, I made a mistake, I did this wrong, I didn't get you, I wasn't spontaneous enough, I didn't give you words, I didn't say words of affirmation enough. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything, I wasn't good enough, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be better. That could be a reason why they want to come back. It's always risky about getting back with an ex though, because for me, an ex is an ex for a reason. And I'm not saying that it can't work. I'm not saying it cannot work. Of course it can work. I know people that have got back with their exes and it's worked and it's together to this day, 5 years deep, so it can work. But but often there's reasons why it hasn't, and I'm just a man that moves forward in it rather than looking back. So just be wary about when you go back to the ex. But you know, if they realize they made a mistake and they can prove that, like it's very hard to prove your intent when it comes to relationships. Because if I've broken someone's trust and I really want to make that right, how is that person going to know that I'm saying the truth? Because the trust has been broken and stuff. So anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm going on a bit of a tangent here. So the final two reasons are ease of sex and afraid to be alone. So I'll touch on the first one. I'll touch on ease of sex first. I think the ease of sex being a reason why you go back to your ex is pathetic, to be honest. I can't lie to you. Actually, that's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh. Not pathetic. I take that back. Pathetic wasn't the right word. It was. I just think it's a poor excuse to go back to your ex, basically. Not pathetic. That's the wrong word, but a poor excuse. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sex is great. Of course it is. Like whatever, blah, 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 but like, is that enough? It's not enough for me to go back to. Because obviously when you're dealing with your ex, it's not just sex that you're dealing with. You're dealing with certain emotions. You might be dealing with toxicity. You might be dealing with whatever. Like you could be dealing with certain traumas if you've gone through certain stuff with your ex. Who knows what it is? Hanging on to that, yeah, hanging on to all those potential factors just so you can have a dick appointment, yeah, is not good enough for me personally. Or if it's the other way around, if you're a man and you're hanging on to this girl that you know is no good for you or whatever, and you just want to get sex, like, if you can purely detach your emotions from it, then I get it, to be fair, because I know some people can purely detach their emotions from their ex, and if they truly are over their ex, and it is just sex, whatever, and then like when you meet someone else, you cut it off, fair enough. Like, fair enough, innit? I can't say that's wrong or pathetic. You know, if that works for you, it works. It is what it is, innit? I'm a very open-minded person, so I'm not gonna tell no one what to think or do. If that works, it works, you know? I know people that has happened to as well, so. But that's another reason why exes might come back, because they're horny. I can't lie to you girls, yeah? This is a message for the girls now. Sorry, man, I'm gonna have to throw us under the bus here. How many times has a man that you've slept with or had a fling with that you were seeing, or an ex, come back? How often is it the man that's come back? And I'll be honest with you, men, let's be real here. It's because we're horny. Like, and I'm not saying more horny than women, I'm saying it's because we might be horny at that moment. Like, we could be laying in bed, we're getting a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then straight away you're thinking, who can I shout? And you know what I'm saying? It's that's how a man's mind works a lot of the time, or especially when you're young, and it not so. I'm nearly 26, like, I'm a big man now, you know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, that's how I used to move, like, I'd be like, yo, and then as soon as you have a tactical, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you have a tactical, all them feelings go out the window and you're like, oh shit, I just shouted my ex like,
Why in the hell did I do that shit?
And the final one is because they're afraid to be alone, and this is often the case with women. Now, again, not to generalize, it's not a generalization. This is just often the case with women more than men. I know about 50 to 1 ratio to women that can't be alone, and they go from relationship to relationship to relationship because they seriously can't be alone. Which is crazy to me, because did you ever love the person if you just go? Did you even like the person if you can just like all these people? I mean, whatever. But either way, that could be a reason why they go back to their ex. Again, everything's encompassed in one: the familiarity, the comfortability, all this stuff. You know, afraid to be alone. They're all factors. That's what I'm saying. Nothing in this world is black and white. No one just goes back to their ex because they purely cannot be alone. It's gonna be all these reasons intertwined in one, to a degree. You know what I'm saying? So, listen. Your boy is wise out here. That's why I give advice. You know, some people in the comment section are like, yo, Cam's wise beyond these years. You know why? Because at 25, I was done and seen a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm experienced. So, trust me, your boy is wise out here. But I can still learn a lot. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, peace, love, and thank you my juice heads. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Peace.